going on, guys? Today we're going to do a budget broadhead review. The broadhead is called the Allen Skybolt. So I found these on Amazon. I just typed in cheap broadheads, I think, or Allen broadheads, something of that nature. And these came up for less than $10 a pack. I think $8 a pack. But I know they were right at or right under 10 for 3 of them. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to unbox them. I've not even opened the box yet, the Amazon box yet. It's still taped up. I'm going to unbox them. I'm going to give you a first impression. I'm going to test the sharpness right out of the package with some notebook paper, or sorry, with some printer paper I have over here. We're just going to see if it'll slice. If it doesn't, I'm going to run it through a broadhead sharpener. I'm going to slice again. Then we're going to give it a rating, I think, on a 1 to 5 for the out of package sharpness and then sharpenability. And then I'm going to take it outside. I'm going to shoot it for distance, 40, 50, 60, I haven't really decided. It's going to depend on what I can safely get. And I'm going to shoot it for distance with a field point to see how accurate it is. My bow is perfectly tuned. I know it's perfectly tuned. I've shot other broadheads out to distance, right with my field points, several other broadheads. So it'll be a good way to test that. I'm also going to test spin to see if it's going to spin true. If the ferrule's bent or anything, that's going to screw up flight. So that's definitely important to test. After we test that, I'm going to take it over and do some durability testing. The reason I'm doing durability testing is because I want to see what they can withstand. I understand, you know, if I shoot 2x4s, we don't shoot 2x4s or concrete. I get that. But for a $10 broadhead, I want to make sure what I'm screwing on the end of the arrow is going to be structurally sound and lethal enough that when I send it at an animal, it's going to do its job. So I figure I'll destroy it by shooting it at stuff, and I'll compare that to things I've shot in the past, and we'll see how it does. So here's the initial unboxing. I'm going to go ahead and cut this open off screen here. Alright, get that out of the way. Alrighty. So here they are, and I'm going to go over the packaging real quick and talk about some of the things it claims. So 0.039 blade thickness, that's pretty good. I think industry standard's 0.030, so it's actually almost 10 thousandths thicker than that. It says, by the way, these are 100 grain, and it's a platinum series apparently. Don't know what that means. It says blade lock prevents blade shear on impact, so I'm assuming, and I'll show you better. Actually, I could probably show you up top here. You see this knurled collar? I think that's what they're talking about with blade lock. Then it says they're 1 1/8 inch cutting diameter, more than enough to shoot at whitetail or anything else. Spin tested. So this is the big one to me. It says down here at the bottom they are spin tested. So what they're saying is if I put this on an arrow and I spin it on my spinner, or if I just put it down on a hard surface and spin it, it shouldn't wobble at all. Super important for accuracy, so I'm happy to see that. Let's see, on the on the back here, it says chisel point tip. Yep, chisel point tip, right up top there. Swept wing design for superior arrow flight, so they're supposed to be accurate. Blade thickness we covered. We covered the blade lock, power shaft design. I have no idea what that means. None. So, then it says, caution, blades are extremely sharp. We'll see that. We'll see about that. And then apparently these are replaceable blade, because it talks about installing blades with directions on the back, but I've never seen replacement blades for it. So, I'll have to check into that. Alrighty, so I'll pop them open now. I'll give you guys a good view. We'll see if we can't get you a good view of the packaging. Ooh, getting off camera there. There's some good view of the packaging. Flip her around. Give her a nice one of those. Alright, I'm going to go ahead and pop them out of the package, and then we are going to try to cut up some notebook paper. Or printer paper. Goodness. Alrighty, so I got them out of the package. Here's what they look like. See if I can get a autofocus to work here. Come on, autofocus, do your thing. Come on. There we go. There we go. Well, it's better. Anyways, there they are. That's what they look like. out of the package. Alrighty, so now we're going to take our printer paper and we're going to see how sharp they are. I'm going to test all 3 broadheads and all 3 blades on all 3 broadheads because I feel like that's the only way to tell if they're actually sharp. So, alrighty, I tested all 3 blades. They're relatively sharp. I mean, they're not the dullest I've ever taken out of the package. I mean, let's see. They shave hair. I mean, hair shaving sharp is, to me, is really good as it gets out of package. So, I don't think I'm going to run these through the broadhead sharpener. To me, they pass. I'd say out of package sharpness is probably 3.5, maybe 4. Alrighty guys, before I start this, I should let you know that I built the arrows that I'm using to do this. I'm super meticulous about making sure everything is square so that when I shoot a projectile it's the most accurate it can possibly be. So I know this arrow's square. I've shot other broadheads with it. I know it's accurate. So what I'll do is I'll screw on each of the broadheads, I'll spin them, and then if they're not spinning true, I'll mark them with this Sharpie somewhere on the broadhead. That way I know. Alright, so here's the Allen Skybolt, and it's not spinning true at all. Yeah, I can actually, if I don't know if you guys can see it real well. But it definitely is wobbling. Like if you focus right here on this point, you see if I can zoom in and get that a little better for you. Alright, let's see here. We'll adjust the... There we go. Watch this point right here. There you go. You can definitely see it. So yeah, super wobbly. Interesting claim on the package. Spin tested. Well, I know for a fact that my insert is square, and this broadhead is most certainly not spinning true. So I'm going to go ahead and mark this on the knurled head down here. Alrighty, I'll go ahead and throw in the next one and we'll try it out. Alright, here is the next one. Oh, there we go. Get you back in frame here. There we go. Alrighty. Again, not spinning true at all. It's not. You can tell. Not spinning true. Batting 1,000 so far there, Alan. Mark that one up. Yeah, so guys, based on this already, I can tell you, I wouldn't recommend these at all. Chances are, because of my arrow setup, they'll probably still shoot alright. I'm shooting 4-inch feathers. But, just based on, there's another one, it doing the same exact thing. Wobbling. I mean, it's screwed down tight. You can see that wobble. Yeah, guys, I wouldn't recommend these already. Like, I'm still going to shoot them and I'm still going to break stuff with them and hopefully break them because that's fun, but no way. No way in the world I'd recommend these. Okay, well, I shot the Skybolt and I shot the field point and some idiot didn't press record. So I'll just give you a quick rundown. I shot the field point first, Skybolt second. Field point hit, and I've got video I'll probably overlay. The Skybolt literally laid on top of it, touching. So much so that it actually shaved the fletchings. So now I've pulled the knock and I've got a new arrow so I can do other testing. But one thing I didn't record, and I'll explain real quick, despite the fact that they both hit like right on top of each other, that Skybolt did one of these numbers. I'm not shooting it past 20 yards. It spun off, it flew like crap. I'm afraid if I extend that range, it's gonna be more erratic, and it's just not safe. Alrighty, we are back inside. Talking Allen Skybolt. Out of package sharpness, 4. Left very little to be desired. Cut paper, shaved hair. Didn't have to run it through the broadhead sharpener. Spin test, fail. Accuracy test. It hit touching the other arrow at 20, but it did one of those numbers, corkscrews. I wouldn't shoot it past 20 at anything. Because it was not accurate, I did not even bother doing a durability test, despite the fact I wanted to break it. If it's not accurate enough, or if it's not accurate enough to satisfy me, it doesn't go on the end of my arrow, I'd never shoot it at anything. So, overall, 4 out of 15. This broadhead is definitely a bust. No doubt about it in my mind, bust. Do not buy it. Do not waste the $10. Hey, hit that like button if you liked the video. Subscribe. When you subscribe, don't forget to ding that notification bell so it notifies you when we upload new videos. And drop a comment below if there's a broadhead you'd like us to check out for you. Thanks for watching, and we'll catch you next time.